Howdy folks, EJ here. Welcome back to some more Bitstrips from my past. Lots of craziness, lots of insanity, lots of nonsense, and let's just jump right into it.
Hey.
Hello. Remember Bitstrips? They finally gave us an opportunity to download the old ones. So I'm reacting to them because I haven't seen them in years. Most of them aren't that funny, but
I've been talking to people.
Screaming at myself. And it's hurting my voice to do all these different voices because I keep doing like high-pitched screaming voices and stuff and shredded my vocal cords. Almost died at one point. Hey everybody! For just a limited time, you can get a donut for only 10 cents! Yay! Now this is what I call a sugar rush. Why the puns? That's actually not bad. Here at the School of Reverse Psychology, we have a dress code policy that says all students must wear ripped, scanty, inappropriate, or offensive clothes. But the teachers never enforced this rule, and now look! Rebelliousness at its finest. I wonder if that would actually work. I don't think it would, but who knows. Free spelunking experience. Cave monster. Caution. Whoa. Is this like the zookeeper? Or has this rock monster promised to not kill her if she kills other people?
Ah, come on. Nobody told me that I needed something more powerful than a keychain flashlight to go deep-sea diving. I can't see anything.
See anything? Ha. So funny.
Say, don't I know you? Didn't your hair used to be blonde?
Well, yes, it did. I dyed it.
Wow, what's wrong with blonde hair?
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with it, but I just decided I wanted to try a different hair color.
Oh, I just have two hair colors I use. Clean and dirty.
No points for guessing which one I usually stick with.
Help me. Where's that darn Secret Service?
The president! Oh my gosh!
I'll save you!
Are you alright, sir? I'm sorry, there was no one else to protect you from those crazy politicians. Ha. 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 That's kind of funny.
Appreciate the insults here. My Obama impersonation could use some work.
Smartness. Lovely. There are some people in this world who are blessed with intelligence, which is a concept that deals with how well your mental capacities function. There are also people who seek to gain knowledge, which is awareness and recollection of facts and concepts. Then there is the concept of wisdom. Wisdom is applying these two other things logically to life and making good decisions. And most people definitely don't have this in the slightest. I'm not sure what I was trying to go for with this. Is this like an insult to society, or? This is unjust. Truth is subjective. You can't tell me that I'm not right.
It may be true that truth is subjective for you, but that isn't true for me. Your logic is self-defeating, by the way.
But there is no absolute truth by which we must abide. You can't condemn me just because I don't believe the same things and have the same morals as you.
Now you listen here, boy. Number one, you're telling me that it is absolutely true that there is no absolute truth. That contradicts itself already. Number two, you think you could do whatever you want just because you don't want to follow rules? How could society work that way?
You're just being intolerant of my beliefs. You're trying to force your truths on me. My truth is just different than his truth. I believe that I'm innocent.
The plaintiff has shown you to be guilty, and your defense has shown you to be innocent and that the plaintiff is the guilty one. It isn't alright for us to just leave it at that with both of you in a disagreement. You're in a courtroom. Regardless of what you believe or what you want to be right, you will be judged based on the real, actual truth.
That's unfair.
How? In order to be a fair judge, I must give you what you deserve based on the real truth, which I know better than anyone. Seriously, how do you not get this?
I should be allowed to do whatever I want, whenever I want, and not have any consequences. I don't want to obey any rules. I'm entitled to everything my parents have and more, but I don't want to have to work for it. I just want to sit back and have the government hand me free money to sit back and play video games, even though they're already in trillions of dollars of debt. That makes perfect sense. The real crimes in this world are you stopping me from my main goal in life, fun, which I'm willing to do literally anything for, and which ultimately leaves me with nothing at the end of my life, and money, which I spend on a million means of entertainment. Get it now, bruh?
What is our world coming to?
I don't understand. This one was made with like theological arguments and truth and stuff in mind, obviously, and I'm too wordy in my jokes. It's not really funny.
Gasp, it's the faceless people, except they have faces now.
Jeepers creepers, where'd they get those faces? This is the final product. How nice. Effort beforehand. Is it worth faking it for a Christmas card? How did the little girl change clothes? I'm confused. Also, she doesn't really look like a little girl. She looks like an adult who's just really small. Don't you just hate awkward lulls in the conversation? Tell me about it. This is not funny. well, it could be slightly funny to some people, but it's not funny.
Funny.
Oh, I can tell this one's gonna be fantastic, considering I'm a monkey and there's a banana. Ow. Haha! Did you see that slip? You went bananas! You know, for a classic, this really isn't that funny.
At last, I'm finally getting around to buying myself a dog.
Lost dog. Reward, $20. Dogs for just $21.
Let's see. $20 and 21. Forget this. I'll just save myself a buck.
So he could turn in the dog, get a reward of $20, and then spend $1 extra to get his own dog. But instead, he's a jerk, and he just steals the dog. Wow. I'm not going to judge whether or not it's funny anymore. I'm just going to leave that up to you guys.
We don't need none of this bad healthy green food. You're just too picky.
It is true, I am too picky. Can confirm. If it weren't for that darn language barrier, I'm sure I could have talked things out more peacefully. Wow. Now that one's just unbearable.
We need to get back through here. Here's a buck.
But I already told you.
No, you didn't. You should have told me it was a dead end.
Now you're just trolling. This one hurts my brain. And no strings attached. Yeah. Except you want to die. I don't think there is such a thing as too well, is there?
Towel, idiot. The theme of the day is towel.
I stand corrected. He threw that way too well.
Oh my gosh, I'm late for work.
Oh, hi, boss. Buddy, you are so fired.
Okay, I'm counting to 3, and if he's still here, I kill him.
Why the mime's bank robbery failed. Okay, let's see. You want me to give you something. It's a 5-letter word. Sounds like funny. Wow. Oh, hello there, random citizen. I'm just, collecting more taxes on your hard-earned savings, which have already been taxed multiple times. But we're not just wasting your money, willy-nilly. I mean, really, it's not like we're $20 trillion in debt. We're fixing the country with your taxpayer dollars, I promise. Let's re-elect him again! He can save America for sure! So that's where all the money went during the Great Depression. Political satire. Crime scene, do not cross. Crime scene, do not cross. I had to make that myself, by the way. So that actually looks pretty good.
Why do they even put this dumb tape everywhere? No one would even think to come over here unless they drew people over by attracting their interest and making people want to investigate.
I mean, you're at a bank, and people kind of need to go to the bank. I'm a little confused about my past self's idea. Maybe I saw caution tape at a really dumb place where no one would ever go anyway. Oh my! I guess it's time we got a cordless phone.
Stupid bleeping phone!
Metafiction 3. Okay, what are we doing this time? Oh no! 50 groans!
I've done nothing to deserve all these groans. Blam!
Totally 0, 0, totally 0, 0. What gets wetter and wetter the more it dries, and stings and cracks when through air it flies? Ethan, I'm protesting something. Do you want to help me form a picket line?
No!
Okay. What the? What? Oh, these squad unicycles are just not working out. I may as well arrest a snail for speeding past me.
Ha! You'll never catch me, coppers!
That dude is about to crack his teeth off on a fire hydrant. Holy. Holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy. This one hurts my brain too. Holy, 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 holy. Wow. I really don't understand how they came up with all these wacky terms in football. Hike! Big screen! Sack! This one's actually funny. Excuse me, officer. I'd like to report a stolen identity. Actually, he probably should sound like... Honestly, how could you be afraid of a shadow? Just go to sleep. You're shaking the entire bed with your quivering. Apathy is a huge problem in our society today, in many ways. And the trouble is, nobody cares! But chish. Help! I'm dying. No, thanks, I'm good.
My new shirt! Get it off! Get it off!
Sir, you can't just leave. You have to stay in that theme blurb until the end of the day, and you definitely aren't allowed to show such emotion.
I don't care! I'm off to the dry cleaners.
Wow. Wiretap? How the electric guitar really makes music. On hold music. What? What? So you plug in the phone line and it plays on hold music? I'm not sure what my thought process was here. So, did you like the movie? Funny, but whatever. Oh, okay. My family liked it and references it all the time. So, did you like that frozen yogurt place? Good, but whatever. Oh, I liked it. Since when did the theme of the day go back to apathy?
Yarr! This is the ballad of Sinbad the Sailor.
Well, that sounded like a pirate. It's not really a pirate.
Yaha! This is the ballad of Sinbad the Sailor.
Ballet, not ballad. Can't you get the theme right?
I hate my job so much.
I don't know what accent that was.
The grapes of wrath.
Where'd you hear that? You know, through the grapevine.
The fruit of gossip.
That is a creepy grapevine with a speaker on it. What? Where did this knife come from?
Slice.
What the blue? Antidote. Antidote. And antidote? I don't know how to pronounce it. Oh, I have the funniest little story to tell you about what happened to me yesterday. For those of you too lazy to use Google and figure out what the theme of the day is, an antidote, a usually short narrative of an interesting, amusing, or biographical incident. Warning, choice of story to tell and how to tell it may or may not result in things ending well. Antidote should only be used by experienced speakers. Use with discretion. You're welcome. Now go make it relevant to you today. I don't know why I made this. Maybe I was looking at some of the other theme of the days and a lot of people had no idea what the heck an antidote was. Because a lot of the people that used the websites were probably kids or something. So probably a lot of them just made a strip of them going, I don't know what this is. And I was like, you can use Google for 2 seconds and to figure out what the heck it is. So that's probably why I made this.
Behold, the cardboard warrior.
You do realize that cardboard can only do minimum damage, right? Oh yeah. Yeah.
Stand corrected.
White dwarf star samples. Wow. Sorry, I'm trying to do the sound effects with my voice, and it's hard to do some sound effects. You know what? Be right back. Yes, I just put my face near a toilet so I can record that sound. Sploosh, kathunk. Who used all the toilet paper? What? Meeting. Verb. Beating someone with a large slab of meat. Noun. The act of beating someone with a large slab of meat. Spam, 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 spam.
You're taking a meeting.
Oh man, what the heck? Today, the Bitstrips community is meeting about a very annoying theme of the day problem. Namely, people posting strips that don't relate to the theme just because they want the free publicity that comes with their random strip being listed in the theme strips. Finally! Apparently this really annoyed me back then. Laws of science. Objects at rest tend to stay at rest, while objects in motion tend to stay in motion, unless acted upon by an external force. Isaac Newton's law of inertia. Past time to get up. How do you stop? The relationship between an object's mass, its acceleration, and the applied force. The direction of the force vector is the same as the direction of the acceleration vector. F equals foot-breaking force.
Curse you, gravity.
Interesting. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Isaac Newton's third law of motion. In fact, this is probably the first one that I came up with, and then I just made the other two because I had to have one for the first and second laws as well. Oh, I remember this one. So this is what the Bitstrips login page looked like way back when. Email and password. blah@blah.com. Password blah. Tap tap tap. Click. Incorrect username or password. Tap tap tap. Click. Incorrect username or password.
What? Well, which password was it then? Tap tap tap.
Wait.
Ah!
List of passwords.
Nachos.
My Little Pony website, Nachos 2. Non-existent Facebook account, Nachos. Nachos. 6 letters. What am I doing wrong here? Incorrect username or password. They say insanity is trying the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result.
I believe him now!
Alright, there must be a quicker way to figure out my password. Let's try all my other passwords. Maybe I mislabeled them.
20 minutes later.
Was I hacked or something? Can the forgot password button help?
1 eternity later.
What the cannot believe what's wrong with my computer! If you don't work after I reboot you, I will stab you with a knife! The caps lock was on? Are you?
This happened to me. That's why I made that.
How did I do? Let me put it this way. My report will have to include a description of why there are skid marks on the wall.
Yeah, I don't like driving. The saying, balanced on the edge of a knife, when used to describe precarious, extremely fragile situations, makes little sense. If you try to balance on the edge of a knife, you're already dead, whether you succeed or not. That's not a very frequently used saying. I've only heard it like once in Lord of the Rings. Theme of the day, swindle.
And if you eat ice cream with this spoon, you'll get superpowers!
Oh my word, I must have this.
Ah, what the? Thanks for the spoon, random citizen. Spoon man away! I've been swindled.
Reap what you sow, and you sow what you reap. Wait a second. Not very funny, but alright. Why do people think it's a good idea to take a 3-year-old, give him a baseball bat, tell him to swing it as hard as he can to destroy a candy-holding compartment, spin him around until he's too dizzy to walk, and let him go off running?
Give me candy!
Yeah, I think I stole this concept from Brian Regan. Bit stripping can be a little like gardening. If you read through all the TOTD strips, make sure your idea is new and original, and then throw it out there, it becomes a seed that grows into many other strips that copy your joke. Which is good, as long as the other strips aren't blatant plagiarism. But it really annoys me when they plagiarize my strips, and then I'm the one who gets grown for plagiarism! I don't know if that happened to me. I assume it did, because I seem annoyed about it. I just get annoyed by lots of injustices, I guess. I stole this concept. Oh my gosh. This character is named Biddy, so it is the it-y Biddy spider. Why? Why did I make that? We're being boned! I guess you could say he has a bone to pick with us. Hey, you! Don't bone us! Bonus. Oh my gosh. I'll admit, it's a bit of a stretch. This one's just too stupid to even give the time of day.
You'll do time for this, Mint.
You judged the mint. Ha. Buddy, for your over-excessive, totally unreasonable consumption of alcohol on a regular basis, you are hereby sentenced to 5 years in prison. Who cares? I've got more than enough desperate bit strippers waiting for the next update. They'll bail me out. Wow. At some things, you just can't be a novice, or you may never live to become an expert. It would appear that this electrician forgot to cut the power first. Oh. Newbie. Congrats. That's a groaner right there. You take the high road and I'll take the rocky road. A road ends at cliff, you're gonna die. It's really hard to do art with bit strips. Well, looks like that's the end of the jokes and gags. So now we got a couple other ones to do, and most of them are story-based. But I gotta go for now. So, we'll see ya later, I guess.